St. Barnabas, in addition to 1230 WBVP Beaver Falls. It's now time for the best of Beaver County. For the next 30 minutes, you're going to learn about unique and interesting people in Beaver County. You can also watch live on Facebook at WBVP-WMBA. The best of Beaver County is brought to you by St. Barnabas. Here is your host, Frank Sparks.
Welcome to the best of Beaver County. I'm Frank Sparks, and this morning we're going to teach you about somewhere that you might not know. It's within Beaver County. It's a neat little place, and it's a good place. It's a getaway if you want to get away. And none other than the Cobblestone Inn and Suites located in Ambridge. Lori Woolslayer is here today, and we're going to tell you all about Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Ambridge. Good morning, Lori.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's so exciting to be here and to talk about the Cobblestone in Ambridge, one of my favorite hotels to visit.
All right. So tell us a little bit. You got to fill everybody in here a little bit, because I'm going to be able to just throw you softballs and you can run with them this morning, because you're a formerly in radio as well yourself. Yes. All right, tell us, everybody, about yourself a little bit.
Oh, my goodness. So my name is Lori, and it's Woolslayer, spelled exactly the way that it sounds. Thankful to my husband for that name. I was a Miller. So, Miller to Woolslayer, a little bit of a...
Yeah, but Miller was a better radio name, right?
I guess so.
It was quicker. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Much quicker. Yeah. Much quicker. So I'm the Vice President of Sales and Business Development for a hospitality management company called Diamond Hospitality Services. And we are headquartered in Erie, Pennsylvania, but manage hotels all over the country. And the Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Ambridge is one of the ones that we manage, and we feel very blessed to do so. It's a beautiful 30-room, 2-story hotel located in the heart of Ambridge. So close to everything.
Tell us a little bit about Cobblestone Inn and Suites.
Sure. So Cobblestone is a unique brand. It was basically born in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And it was born because the owner of the company, of the brand itself, wanted to be able to put hotels in places maybe where there weren't a lot of other options. So you had a reunion or family event or something going on. There was no place for people to stay in some of these smaller towns. So the dream was to provide that. So big city quality, but small town values is basically the tagline. And that's what a Cobblestone is. They're consistent wherever you go. They have strict brand standards, so you can expect to have a clean stay, value for your stay, friendly people working. When you walk in the door, you're going to see a smile. It's a great brand, and we're very excited to be, connected to it.
Is there anything that's behind the name Cobblestone? Where did that come from?
Honestly, I don't know, other than most of the hotels have stones on the outside.
Right. It's a beautiful exterior to the hotel.
Stone fascia. A lot of them will have fireplaces with the stone. But, it was just a name that they came up with. The brand considered is a young brand. So, some of these hotels are just coming up on 10 years. Their oldest hotels in their ownership of the actual brand are coming up on 10 years. The interesting thing about the brand is they're all franchised. So the one nice thing about the one in Ambridge, as in all locations, what we're talking about Ambridge today, is it's owned locally.
That's
so
cool.
There's people in the community that actually own this franchised hotel. And there's a lot of community pride in it. And it was put there to support the community and surrounding areas.
How long has the one in Ambridge been there?
About 10 years.
About 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that specific facility in Ambridge.
Oh, sure. So like I said, it's what I would consider a boutique hotel.
Okay.
So 30-room hotel, 2-story. We have a beer and wine bar. We are dog friendly.
Okay, really? Okay.
Yes, if you're traveling with your Fido, your best friend.
Right,
I have 2 dogs, so it's really important to me when I'm deciding where I'm going to stay that a hotel is dog friendly and welcoming to my dogs. But it's dog friendly. We do charge a $25 pet fee. We have a maximum of 2 dogs, so it's $25 per dog per day. We welcome your 4-legged friends. And
what kind of dogs you got?
I've got 2 rescues. So I've
Okay.
got a black lab and a beagle, Beaver
all right.
and Lady. They are
Beaver and Lady,
so
okay.
much fun. Yes.
That's cool. I have 2 myself. I have a Yorkie Poo. His name's Bandit after Smoking a Bandit.
Oh, I love
He's
it.
17 years old. And then I have a white dog that's a Cavachon, and his name's Stewie.
Stewie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I wanted to
how
name
fun.
him Brian because he looks like Brian from Family Guy, but I was not allowed. So I told them his name's going to be Stewie,
Well, there you go.
unless you guys come up with another name, and they never did. So now his name's Stewie.
Stewie and Bandit.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
it. Yes.
yeah,
Ours
so-
are Lady and Beamer. So,
All
and
right.
then I have a son, he's 31, and he lives in Iowa. So my dogs right now are like my babies, you
Right.
know?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 30 rooms. Tell us a little bit about
30 rooms.
the types
So,
of rooms.
Yes. So we have your standard, 2 queen, and then we have king. And some upgraded room types in the hotel. A hotel, like I said, it's super clean. I think the one thing you're going to notice when you walk in there is like, wow, I feel really good in here. I feel very welcome. I feel like I'm walking into my home away from a home. And that's really what we want to convey to our guests. So you're going to feel that there. We offer complimentary breakfast daily. It's a full hot breakfast buffet, Monday through
I
Friday.
could stay there just for the breakfast.
Yeah, right, right.
I'm telling you.
And the other thing is we have a coffee bar that's available to our guests all the time as
Okay.
well. And we serve Seattle's best coffee.
Okay.
So you're always going to get a good cup of Joe when you walk in the door,
I
which
like the other
is
one.
really nice. And then in the evenings, we have a beer and wine bar.
That's up my alley.
So, super busy day. You're kind of stressed. You'd really like to go out and have a drink, but you don't want to drive. We got you covered.
Lenny's sitting over here off camera going, yeah, as I'm saying, that's up my alley.
He's like, let's go and have a happy hour. Right?
Tell us about the rooms themselves. What's in the rooms?
Yes. So the rooms are really well appointed. When you're traveling, I know as a traveler, and I travel a lot for work, a refrigerator, so you have a mini fridge that has a freezer in it. You have coffee with more Seattle's best, right? So you have a
Okay.
coffee maker, and you have a microwave, and you also have a safe. So if there's something that you want to lock up when you're gone, you can do that as well.
That's very important when
It
you're
is.
traveling, yeah.
It is. Oftentimes I'll get in late, and we have a marketplace where you can purchase something that you can just take to your room and pop in the microwave without having to leave
Oh, wow.
the hotel,
Okay.
which is super convenient. But you're also in the heart of Ambridge. There's some great little pubs and restaurants.
Absolutely.
And there's 2 newer brew pubs in Ambridge that have been very, very popular. So there's restaurants, there's pubs, there's things to do, things to see. We're close to Old Economy, so the Pennsylvania, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania has an actual historic site called Old Economy Village that is actually right in Ambridge. Interestingly enough, our hotel is located on New Economy.
Right.
So Old Economy, New Economy, that's a good way to...
You guys are right across from the police department there, right?
Right across from the police department and right next to the seminary.
So a safe place. Well, it's nice, and you mentioned that's why I said it was key about having like a safe in your room, because a lot of times when you're traveling, you have money, credit cards, things like that. You don't want to leave them in your vehicle.
Right.
Because you don't know. So it's not-
Passports, right?
Right,
In case
yeah.
you're flying out of the Pittsburgh airport. I mean, gosh, we're so close to the airport.
Yeah, how close are you to the
About
airport?
12 miles.
That's not bad at all.
Not at all.
Do you guys provide like shuttles to
We
the airport
do
or
not.
anything? Okay.
We
okay.
do not, but we are just a close drive from there.
Yeah, that's not
so-
bad at all. So, all right. Well, what else is in the rooms? Anything? I mean,
Super comfortable beds.
All
I
right.
know that's important.
Shower,
I know,
tub, all
yeah,
that?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't make you go without a shower. Yeah.
yeah, that's why Lenny has to sit in the corner because
Of course.
Yeah.
All the standard things that you would come to expect
Okay.
in a modern hotel, that's what we have at Cobblestone Inn and Suites. But then we do have the extras. We don't charge extra for the coffee. We don't charge extra for the breakfast. We have complimentary Wi-Fi. We have complimentary parking. So, and we've just got that hometown good feel about it.
So in the rooms, cable in the rooms.
We have free Wi-Fi, and we also provide cable, yes.
Okay, that's
There's
pretty
cable
cool.
TV, yes.
Well, a lot of places don't have free Wi-Fi. They charge you for your Wi-Fi nowadays.
and they also charge you for parking, and we don't do that.
That's awesome. All right. What about you mentioned the breakfast buffet? Do you
Yes.
guys have any other times during the day that you offer food?
We do not.
Okay.
So we have the free hot breakfast buffet Monday through Friday from, I believe we serve that there from 5:30 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Okay.
And then 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays and
There's
Sundays.
so many places you can walk to in Ambridge right from there that are good eating places.
Absolutely. And there's great places to walk if you just want to get some exercise. I'm somebody who likes to get out and move after a long day of sitting in the car or being on an airplane. And so Ambridge is really nice. It allows you to do that. Just get out and take a nice walk. We also have a golf course close by. And I'm thinking about this because I came from Erie, Pennsylvania this morning, which is where I live and where our corporate office is. And so I work remotely unless I'm traveling for work. And it was 25 degrees colder in Erie today than it was when I got out of my car here.
Is it snowing up there still?
It's not, although it did actually 2 days ago, believe it or
Right.
not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but you can see the grass, but we've had a lot of rain just like you have. But I was thinking as I was driving up here, it's almost golf season.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I know avid golfers are really like just chomping at the bit to get out there. And at our Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Ambridge, we have a great golf course close by. It's the Harmony Ridge Golf Club. So if you're thinking, for all of your listeners out there, if you're thinking about that, get away with, a few of your buddies, whether,
Right.
You're going a group of girls, a group of guys, whatever, and you want to go golfing, this hotel is a great place to stay. We've got the lounge when you come back at night with the beer and wine bar. We're close to the golf course. There's great places to see and walk and visit while you're in Ambridge. So if you're thinking like, okay, where do we go golfing? We just need that little getaway, but we don't want to go far. This is a great place to think about. Combine that golf with a stay at our hotel.
And right now you're going to be offering, for anybody that's listening today, you're going to be offering a special as well.
We are. So all you need to do is call the hotel directly. Our phone number to the hotel is 724-266-7100, 724-266-7100. And I think, Frank, you said you'll put that online for people as well?
Yep, we'll put it right underneath.
Ask for the Beaver County Radio special.
Okay.
Good from now through December 31st, 2026, and you'll get 15% off
Awesome.
the price of your overnight stay. Now, this does have to be booked direct, cannot be combined with any other discount, but it's a great deal, and we'd love for you to give us a try.
What about pricing-wise for your rooms?
It varies. So we're just like every other business. It's supply
Absolutely.
and demand. When it's a Pittsburgh Steelers game weekend, we might be a little bit higher.
But it's still reasonable, very
but
reasonable
still
compared
extremely
to other.
reasonable compared to being right downtown next to the stadium. But we're only 19 miles from Acrisure, so we're close by. We're 19 miles from downtown Pittsburgh as well, 12 miles to the airport. So we're that great in between, where you can come stay with us and still get to a game, get out of the traffic, and be ready to go home the next day.
Well, like I was telling you off the air before we started talking, I would rather personally stay on this side of the river than stay maybe near the airport or Robinson, because it's harder to get into town, whereas you're right on Route 65
Right.
and it's boom, a straight shot right into Pittsburgh.
Straight shot. And think about what's coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, the NFL draft.
NFL draft.
I know, right?
So I don't know if I told you this before we started live on air here, but I was born with a terrible towel in my hand.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm a huge Steelers fan, through and through and through and through. My whole
That's
family
awesome.
is. So it's always a pleasure to talk at Steelers country because I feel it. I feel it here.
Nothing wrong with that. So that's better than being in Erie rooting for the Cleveland Browns. I mean,
Well, let me tell you.
Buffalo.
Let me tell you.
Or Buffalo,
Sometimes that, you've got a third there.
Yeah.
But, since I hang out with the Penn State fans and the Steeler fans, it's all good.
It's not she had to
Sorry.
go ruin it. I liked her till she started talking Penn
I
State.
know, right?
I'm Michigan all the way. So, all right. This morning, this is the Best Beaver County. Lori Woolslayer is our guest from the Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Ambridge. We're going to take a very short break, and then we'll be back with more on the Best Beaver County right after this here on Beaver County Radio.
Hey, Sarah, how are you?
I'm really stressed out and I feel so overwhelmed. My daughter is getting married and then I'm taking care of my mom. I could really use a break.
You should call St. Barnabas Beaver Meadows. They have a really good respite program that can give you the break that you need.
Really? Tell me more.
When I was feeling overwhelmed taking care of my dad, I used St. Barnabas Beaver Meadows Respite Services. I was able to take him there for up to 30 days so that I could get the break that I needed. They were able to meet all of his needs, and he had so much fun that it was like a vacation for him too.
That sounds just like what I need. How do I get a hold of Beaver Meadows?
Just call 724-495-1600 and ask about their respite services. You can also go online to stbarnabashealthsystem.com.
If you own a company or a small business, you might have considered advertising on radio. It's smart because radio is still the most far-reaching media outlet today. WBVP and WMBA can get you results. Get more information at beavercountyradio.com.
Cat Timpf is coming to Pittsburgh. Join St. Barnabas Charities to honor Cat Timpf at a fundraising gala to be held Thursday, April 23rd in Cranberry Township. Timpf is a comedian, TV personality, writer, and cancer survivor. She'll receive the Hance Award at the St. Barnabas Founders Day celebration. Tickets are on sale now. Call 724-625-3770. Proceeds benefit the St. Barnabas Free Care Fund. Buy tickets today at 724-625-3770 or visit stbarnabascharities.com.
Are you a fan of the historic high school sports history that we have in Beaver County? Beaver County Radio and the Fry Transportation Group are proud to introduce Way Back When. Every Sunday night at 8 p.m., Beaver County Radio will rebroadcast the classic high school game in its entirety. You'll hear the call of famous Beaver County Radio sports broadcasters from the past and present as they take you way back when. Tune in this Sunday, April 5th at 8 p.m. for a special Easter broadcast as we go way back to March 14th, 1970. The Beaver Falls boys team, coached by Frank Chan, and starters Oscar Jackson, Al Heimel, Denny Kopka, Gary Gooseby, and Ken Wagner were looking to punch their ticket to the boys' state final against Altoona. Legendary Beaver County radio broadcaster Chuck Wilson was on the call, along with Walt Broadhurst and Vince Bianchi. Way Back When is presented by the Fry Transportation Group and brought to you by Falcone's Moon Township Ford, The Hangar, and Beaver County Radio.
St. Barnabas thanks you for listening to the Best of Beaver County. If
And
you
we're
missed
back here
anything-
on the Best of Beaver County. Frank Sparks, and our guest today is none other than Lori Woolslayer. She is from the Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Ambridge, talking about the great things going on. The draft's coming up in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Are you guys have any specials going on for the drafts or anything?
I
or-
wouldn't say specials, but I can tell you this. If you go online and you look at the rates of hotel rooms for the draft, you can get a much better deal at our hotel than you can just 10 minutes down the road. We do have availability, so make sure you call. And the cool thing is we just discussed that 15% off. You can use that even during the draft. So you just call our hotel directly at 724-266-7100. Ask for that Beaver County Radio special rate and save 15% off of overnight accommodations.
And also, what about if I'm traveling? I got, maybe a group of people coming in on the bus or something like that. You guys
Absolutely.
bus friendly? Okay.
Absolutely. We are bus friendly. We're group tour friendly. We would love to have you. Give us a call and we'll get you all set up.
Fido friendly?
Fido friendly.
I love that.
That's right.
There's
That's
not a
right.
whole lot of hotels that are that. And I mean, and being the size that it is, it's also not an overcrowded hotel. Like when you go to a lot of places and the hotel's overcrowded, and you're sitting there maybe if you want to drink and you're waiting for forever at Cobblestone Inn, it's not like that.
Right. Our hotel, like I said, it's owned by local people in the community. It has a local flavor to it. Very clean, very comfortable. You'll feel right at home as soon as you walk in the door. It just has an overall good feel to it. So we welcome you to come by at any time. We'd love for you to spend the night with us, and we'd like you to come back again because we know once you stay with us once, you're going to tell all your friends and your family and your coworkers and everybody to come stay with us at the Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Ambridge.
What about 24-hour access? So if you want to come and go, are you able to come and go as you please?
You can. You do. There is a button that you have to press to get in the door for security reasons after hours.
I mean, we're not far from the casino, as you know, so it's a short trip to you want to stay late at the casino to come back to
not
the
a problem
Cobblestone.
whatsoever. We have, key cards that you use to get in your room. Very particular about asking for your identification before. If you lose your key at the casino, we're not going to just let you in your room. You got to show your ID, obviously,
Right.
for obvious reasons. Besides the casino, right in Ambridge, we've got the Old Economy Village, which is a Pennsylvania historic site. Super nice. It's part of the Historic Harmony Society Museum. So you want to call and check the hours that they're open, but a great, great experience. And our hotel is located at 1111 New Economy Drive in Ambridge, right in the heart of Ambridge, close to restaurants, close to brew pubs. Like we talked about just a little bit ago, 12 miles to the Pittsburgh International Airport. 19 miles to downtown Pittsburgh, so everything that's going on downtown, and just 19 to 20 miles from Acrisure Stadium. So if you're a Pirates fan,
Buccos are getting started here Friday, actually. Yeah,
absolutely. So all kinds of great reasons to visit the Pittsburgh area and to stay in Ambridge at the Cobblestone Inn and Suites.
All right, so you're a Pirate or Steeler fan at heart. Okay, what about baseball? Are you Seawolves or are you Buccos?
Well,
I mean, Seawolves are minor league, but still.
Yeah, I would have to say I'm a Seawolves fan, but I'm definitely a Pirates fan. Yeah. So, two different, I guess.
Right, right. Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of like hockey, right? So we've got the Erie Otters and the part of the OHL, and then we've got your Pittsburgh team. So.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So
I can be fans of many.
yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
I like sports.
So and right now is a big time, and it's a good time to stay in Ambridge. I remember we had Mario Leone, the borough manager, in here earlier this week. In the last year, 125 businesses added
Absolutely.
to Ambridge. So it's a great time to be part of Ambridge.
Ambridge is being revitalized. We're getting new stores. There's antique stores. There's, like I said, brew pubs, restaurants, places to walk, places to get engaged in the community. So a lot going on, and I only see that becoming more revitalized in the near future. So it's a great place to visit, a great place to stay, and, hop, skip, and jump from everything.
There's a lot of movies and TV shows and things have been filmed recently in Ambridge as well. So it's
a great place for that. Exactly. Yeah. I would have never, known that.
Right.
And during my early visits to Ambridge when we first started managing the hotel, I found that out, and I'm looking around and I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that would be a great place for film.
Now, is it just overnight stays? Is there like extended stay if you want to stay for a period of time?
We welcome extended stays.
Okay.
We will give you a special rate for that. You can call, the hotel directly and check on that. We'll be happy to work with you. Like I said, we welcome groups. If you're looking to book a golf outing with your buddies, your friends, we've got the Harmony Ridge Golf Club is not far from us at all. It's in Ambridge, and you can come and stay overnight with us and golf and get up early the next morning, have a hot, hearty breakfast that's complimentary at our hotel, and go out and hit 18 again.
That's great. I mean, and nothing better than before you're going to go out and hit the course early in the morning to have a nice hot breakfast to go with it.
Oh, absolutely.
Come back to have coffee. If you're early enough, you can come back, have coffee, and then if you do the afternoon, hit another 18, come back and have a couple beers or relax for a little bit.
Well, the cool thing is, if you're a guest in our hotel, you get to enjoy a 24-hour coffee bar with Seattle's best coffee that we have conveniently located in our lobby for our guests. And yes, our beer and wine bar is right to the right of our front desk, and sit back, relax, kick back, and enjoy a nice evening.
So how does somebody, if they want to book, how can they do that?
Give us a call. That is 724-266-7100, 724-266-7100. And by golly, make sure you mention that Beaver County radio special and save 15% on overnight accommodations.
Definitely. So how far out in advance do you recommend somebody book?
Well, for the draft, I get booking now. So
if you haven't booked, you're in trouble.
The cool thing is because even though we're a straight drive in and a super convenient place to stay, a lot of people for the draft are waiting till the last minute. So you've got two different sides of the spectrum here. You've got the people that book 2 years in advance, and then you've got the people that wait till the last minute because they're hoping that either the rates go down or they're waiting to see who's in the draft class. And if somebody that they're a huge fan of is going to be there, they're going to be more likely to book a room. And, we don't know that yet. entirely.
Well, we do know Western Pennsylvania native, none other than Brett Michaels, was announced this morning is going to be performing as well as part of the draft.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
this
great.
now, if you're a Poison Brett Michaels fan, book your hotel room now. It's the best time, and you can get that 15% off discount.
Get
that
that
helps.
15% discount even during our busy peak draft days.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Give us a call now, 724-266-7100, and somebody that you'll be able to visualize the smile through the phone will be there to take your reservation. Just ask for that Beaver County Radio special.
And also, we have to thank you guys for being part of our Easter basket giveaway that
Yes.
we're going to be giving away later on today. This is your last chance to be able to enter. Go on our Facebook page, and you can enter. And in there is a one-night free stay at the Cobblestone Inn, so you can kind of give it a little bit of a preview if you're the winner of that basket.
That's right. Have a staycation with us.
There you go. Stay locally. I mean, and for people even like that live, for up the upper end of the county, Beaver Falls, that way up, New Brighton, things like that. If you're going to the draft, that's another 15 miles. It's perfect just to stay in Ambridge and book a hotel
Absolutely.
room for a couple nights and go in and see what's going on at the draft.
Right. You feel like you're on vacation.
Exactly. All right. Well, tell us once again, a little bit about the Cobblestone Inn Suites.
Sure.
How people can book a room.
Sure, absolutely. Give us a call at 724-266-7100. Get that 15% off overnight discount by mentioning the Beaver County Radio special. And that special is good through the end of December. So you can get that 15% off, not valid with other discounts, must call and book direct. It is valid through December 31st, 2026. So come see us, get our free complimentary hot buffet breakfast every single morning, free Wi-Fi, free parking, enjoy all that Ambridge has to offer, including Old Economy Village, the brew pubs, the restaurants, the antique shops, the beautiful places to walk and explore, and mostly our hotel, the Ambridge Cobblestone Inn and Suites, your home away from home.
You never know. You may get lucky, and they might be filming a movie or TV show while you're there, and you might be able to get a cameo in one.
That's right. That's right. Or at least you can be like, hey, I was there when they were doing that. So yes, absolutely.
Sounds good. So, all right, throw that phone number out there one more time.
Sure, 724-266-7100.
Lori, it's been a pleasure, and make sure that you also, when you call, throw that code out there, Beaver County Radio, and you'll get a 15% discount. And book your place for the draft. It's a good place to go. Kind of just right up that boulevard. And
so much fun today, Frank. This is great. Go Steelers.
Go Steelers, yeah. Well, we're in Pirate season now, but still.
Well, okay, go Pirates. I should have brought my terrible towel, though.
All right, well, you want Aaron Rodgers to be back, or are you looking for somebody different and Steeler quarterback?
Oh, you're really going to make me answer that question?
I am.
Seriously?
Yeah, you brought it up.
Oh, gosh.
You opened that can of worms. I'm going to finish it.
I seriously have mixed feelings on that.
Okay.
I love Aaron Rodgers. Don't get me wrong. I love him, right? I just feel like we need a whole revitalization like they're having in Ambridge. We need with the Steelers right now. I want to see them get to another Super Bowl, but I'll support them anyway. I'm excited about the draft just to see what happens.
I want a Will Howard start. That's what I want them to
Okay.
bring Will Howard in as quarterback. I had enough Aaron Rodgers. Go retire
I was
somewhere.
politically correct. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just like not going to say it, right? Because what if I walk out this door and he's standing there?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers. You never
He was
know.
here last year.
Well, right?
Oh wait,
See?
that was AI. I'm sorry.
Come see us at the Cobblestone Inn and Suites. You'll be glad you did.
All right, throw that number out one more time.
724-266-7100.
All right, Lori, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure, Frank.
This show will replay again on Sunday, so make sure you tune into that 11:30 here on Beaver County Radio, and then on our sister station WJAS on Saturday as well. Noah Haswell's coming up with news next here on Beaver County Radio.
St. Barnabas thanks you for listening to the Best of Beaver County. If you missed anything or want to watch previous shows, go to our Facebook page at WBVP-WNBA. This episode will re-air Sunday from 11:30 to noon. We will introduce you to a new guest next Thursday.